Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, we have the start of the second series for the Ultra Hots. This is the Hot Wheels Mattel Ultra Hot series, and as we can see, I always say how nice looking the back of this is compared to the last video, the Matchbox one. Of course, these are about 3.5, 4 times the price. So I have actually done a few of these already. The Roadrunner Barracuda S, I passed on this. I might have this somewhere, so if it shows up, it shows up. And obviously the one that we're going to do now is this one. I know I started from the back, but that's anyway. And it's 2021, apparently next generation through play. And this is the Ford Falcon, so the 1973 version. So it's the XB. It's one of those things where the only evidence I have for it being the GT and not just the XB is usually the GTs come with that brake inlet for the rear wheels, while none of the other ones, the XBs, the sedans, even with the GS Rally Pack, will come with just the hood ornamentation and the scoops there. But the GT, from what I've seen online, most of them have this in the back, and you can see it there. Although up there it's black and here it's red. So that's the only thing that tells us this may or may not be the GT version of the car, which is the one that came with the 351s, the 4 valves. The other ones did not come with it. The normal XBs, none of them in this series will come with it. But obviously we can't open the hood, so we'll never know. And as you can see here, it is right-hand drive because they were made in Australia. So if that is a concern to you, like I said, it looks way better. Is it worth with that much more? I would have liked it better had these wheels been used on all four. As we know, these are not terribly exclusive, but I've never seen them on the normal Matchbox, normal Hot Wheels cars. So for me, I would have preferred it had all four wheels been like this. Would it make it a little bit more worth it? Probably not. And as we can see, there's the spoiler. Another thing indicating this is the GT rather than the normal GS Rally Pack or the normal XB. So, just going to go ahead and get out of the package. Like I said, the package looks really nice, so if you want to leave it in there, it has that retro vibe to it. This is obviously the car that ends up becoming Mad Max's main ride. If those of you didn't know, the GT, though, would be more linear towards that then. And as we can see there, steering wheel is not on that side, it is on this side. Otherwise, the windshield is nice and easy to see through. There's no windows on the side of it. Sorry, the plastic, not windows. There's not glass. And you can see there's the steering wheel. Made in Australia, and they drive on the right side. Lights painted really well. Like there's where the license plate goes. So I already brought this up. The unfortunate part of this car is the license plate. They didn't put GT or anything else on it. We can see sort of a mispaint there. So that's the only major issue. I don't see it there. So obviously it's a mispaint. Other than that, we see the Hot Wheels logo red on red with the black surrounding. There's the gas cap on the opposite side of where the driver is, so I'll just bring that up. And like I said, the flaming spoiler motif. There's the tie downs, the hood inlet, which is a matte black. Would have made perfect if the whole car was that, but I guess green light or there'll be another Hot Wheels line that will hopefully do that in the future. Like I said, the matte black, the green light, the Mustang Shelby GT350 was excellent simply because it had that. But here it does well, like the rest of the cars painted really well, and a nice showing except for that little mark there. To the front, we have the lights 3D painted on. Other than that, very simple plain in the front, just the stamping. It does have, I believe, a spot for the front license plate, or perhaps not. It is much smaller than the back one, but it is certainly a groove that would fit. And then just to the underside of the car, we have 2009, so this is already 14 years. The molding, bottom is plastic, as we all know, the top is metal. And 1973 Ford Falcon XB. Like I said, the only thing telling us that this would be a GT maybe is the spoiler, the inlets to the rear brakes, and the hood, although a GS Rally Pack car can also have this, but the GS will not have this. So that's the only thing I can go on. So, nice looking vehicle overall, the 1973 Ford Falcon as miniaturized by Mattel and manufactured, the car anyway, not this Mattel, in Australia. There's this roll test, it will go, 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 because that's what it was made for. So, and then you get the right-hand drive. So, fans and friends, if you're thinking about getting this, you can leave it in the package or take it out. Like I said, what I would have liked to see is this type of wheel on all four. That little marking, and perhaps GT or just Falcon on the license plate. Everything else though, the rear lights, the spots and everything else, reasonably well done. Spoiler stamped into the top, other than that. The package looks really nice, so you can leave it in, take it out, it's up to you. Thanks for watching. This is Tumnus from Toronto, and till the next one.